Hello, everybody. Hey, guys. Just checking on my sound. Always got to check my sound. How's everybody doing this evening? It's been a glorious day outside. The sun is shining in. Um, and I have been out to my wedding venue this afternoon and checked all the new exciting things out at the wedding venue. So I'm excited about that. But I'm excited about this new class that Susan, Sherry, and I are doing kind of in conjunction with one another. And it all is around the Silly Old Bear Suite that is going to be available on May 5th. I anticipate it will sell out. I don't know that for sure. I don't know how much inventory Stampin' Up plans on having or bringing in. But I am super excited to talk about it in a minute. I've been working on my website, getting it all set up. And if you order the Silly Old Bear Suite from me, then you will receive 6 projects. Hi, Mary. Hi, Mom. Hey, Mary. You will receive six free card class, basically 6 projects, and Susan's making 2, I'm making 2, Sherry's making 2, so they're going to be fun and they will be different. So all you have to do is order the suite from one of us. I'm going to put my link on here, but the suite actually comes with the dies and stamps with the characters, with the frames, and then there's a really cute. It comes with the DSP and a really cute embossing folder of 100 Acre Woods. So we've done some little like extra things. We're going to do a Pooh Party Pack for an additional $65. You can get that add-on, and this will also include one new in color ribbon, a thread, the basically it's the linen thread, and a full embellishment pack, which will be the butterflies. Ooh, the sun makes the butterflies pretty. So we're going to be doing, you've already seen this fun pinwheel, and I have been playing with this, and it's just so fun. This will then be shipped to your door. You'll order the suite. Well, you'll need the suite to complete these projects. So if you get the suite plus the party pack, then we'll send those cards. You can also just get the PDFs. So we've got $25 for the card PDFs, $25 for just the party, and you can get all of the PDFs digitally delivered, and it's $45. Then, if you want it all, this is the easy button. Just let me know. And the best way at this moment, I've got all these beautiful graphics, and I have been trying to get it on my website so you can just click a button and order it. But there is a little problem in the fact that this is not actually live yet, so I can't put that link directly to my Stampin' Up store. And I have yet to figure out how I can just put a button so that I can collect those orders. So if you would just email me at tanyad@thewonderbasement.com, then I can just put you down and I will know that this is what you want. So the easy button is the product suite. We order the product suite for you, plus you get the items for the party pack. You get both classes with PDF tutorials, free shipping, we pay the tax, and it will be shipped directly from me. So I will order it from Stampin' Up, put everything together, and then send it to you. So one of the like I said, I feel like this is gonna sell out. So we're gonna get up early to place these orders. Hi, Debbie. So anyway, so that is that. On the class. I've got a really fun card to show you right now. I don't know, have you guys all seen it? I feel like maybe you have, but this is some of the paper. It is so adorable. Like the artwork on this it's one of my favorite artwork styles. It's kind of a Beatrix Potter style. I'm sure that the person that did Winnie the Pooh, which I should know the author, but I don't. This paper is so pretty. The graphics on one side is pretty, and then the little characters on the other side is beautiful. It's got the these frames. Oh my gosh, the frames for the that are in the die, the stamps. Let me show those to you real quick. Are just, if you don't like any Winnie the Pooh anything, it is so, these are so pretty. Hi Debbie. And these leaves, they kind of look fall, but I've used them like also with just green, and they're just really fun to play with. All the characters in classic Pooh style. And this cute little honey pot dandelion, little dandelion seeds, and some fun little bees. And these are the classic written from the book words. So I will love you until forever and even after that. These are just so sweet. Old friends are the best friends. It never hurts to keep looking up. And then the dies in here cut out, in this set, they cut out all the characters. Plus you've got some honey pot, some honey, a wood stump, some little signs and things. I haven't even explored half of them. So they're just really, it's just a really fun little set. So here's these papers. I've been using this a ton. And then it's got all of the, oh, what's it called? All of the things they're scared of. No, this is all just the shadows, but it reminds me of Pooh's dream that he has. And then I got the sky and just more of the characters. So you've got two different sheets. Oh gosh, Mary, you are going to love them. They're kind of Victorian, because I feel like that's the style of the of all this artwork. So that these are just really beautiful, beautiful frames. So one of the, okay, I've made a couple of PDFs or cards for the PDFs, and I'm debating on whether or not to show you. I want to show you so bad I can hardly stand it, but I just don't know. So I'm gonna give you a little sneak. I'm just gonna give you a little sneak. This is one of the cards, and they're not going to be just plain cards. They're going to be really kind of special cards. I was also playing with my wax seals, and actually I did this with hot glue. I don't know if you can see that. The sun is really shining in. Maybe you can see it better down here. So this is, I just punched out some circles, and then I put hot glue on top of it and pressed a flat brass die wax stamp on top of it so you can see through. And then this one I did with Tigger. I'm gonna hang on just a second. I need to adjust this light. The sun came out all of a sudden, so it got really super bright. It's hard for the camera to pick it up. So this is like Tigger, and then I put daisies over the top of him, and then I put a little nail metallic nail powder on top of it. You can get that from Amazon. But I just think these are going to be so fun. I have made it I'm going to come back, talk to you a second. I've made it a goal this year to send out birthday cards to my family every at the beginning of the month. And so I just made one for my great nephew Elias. His birthday is coming up in May, and I have had so much fun decorating my envelopes and putting these seals on them. Now, when you put the seals on the outside of the envelope, you do have to get, they have to be hand stamped, or is that right? Yeah. They have to be put through by hand. And you get, let's see, not because they're non-machinable. So you get the non-machinable stamps, and then you just take them into the post office, hand it to them. They hand stamp it, put it in a separate thing so that it actually goes through the mail and it doesn't go through the machines and mess up the machines. So, but I think that's kind of worth it. I think that's like $1.25, or it might be $2.25, but I mean, they're just so cute. And you can also use the wax stamps to put on the inside too. So if you want more information about that, let me know, and I took a class online, I think it was in January that I did it, or maybe December, but it was fun. Okay, so now I'm going to show you the card we're going to make today. This is like kind of 3D. And look, it's just so fun. I was so excited. Susan gave me the idea. She showed me a picture when we were stamping on Wednesday, and I just was like, I think I'm just going to try and make that. And I have, and you can use this technique on a lot of different things. I put it together super quick, and I want to share it with you. Okay, so what I've done is I've got my card base in the Golden Glow. I think this might be my new favorite color, guys. This is going to be really a great color to work with. I'm going to go ahead and stick my inside down just with some seal, and then I'm going to stamp in espresso. It's funny because these are kind of fall colors and I'm feeling like spring, but I don't know. It also kind of feels like I'm getting ready to go into the wedding season. So I'm just going to put that on the inside. Who doesn't love Piglet and Pooh? Let's see here. Now, what I've done is I have cut this piece of espresso so that it is 1/8 inch. It's like 4 1/8 by 5 and 1, 2, 3, a quarter. 5, no, 5, a little over 5 1/4. 5 3/8. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so I'm just going to put this on my paper like this. I wanted to have just a little bit of the brown, the espresso showing through where I lay this down. And what you're gonna, I have in this sheet, I cut it 4 inches going vertical, and on each piece of the 4x12, you're gonna have one Pooh Bear climbing on the tree. You might get 3 or 4, but see, I'm going to cut my piece that I want on here so that it has one of these little Poohs in the tree. Okay, so now I'm just going to put this piece right on top of my espresso. I'm just going to make it so it's a nice mat. I like it when it's matted like that. Okay, so in order to cut do the next pieces, what you're going to do is you're going to take a piece of DSP that is 2.5 inches. Wait, I got this. This goes over here. So this is 2.5 inches, and then I have just sliced it at 1/2 inch intervals. I need to get me some dimensionals real quick. This does take a few dimensionals. So, oh, you know what I didn't do? Oh, well, on this one, I actually put it all together and then wrapped my ribbon around it. So we're just going to do a variation of that since I already glued it down. I do that all the time, even when I'm making my own stuff. So I'm just going to turn this over like this. I mean, you don't have to do it just like this, but I'm going to I found that it's easier to go ahead and put these little guys, the little dimensionals, and I'm going to put one in the center, one at the top and the bottom. I've been stamping a lot this week. I think coming back from Women of Joy has made me very, I don't know, I'm kind of rested and kind of creative feeling. Let's see. My cousin went on to Hawaii after we got back. She met her husband up here in Indy, and she flew to Hawaii with her husband and then sister-in-law and brother-in-law. So I'm guessing she's going to be very rested and very creative when she gets back as well. Okay, so I have also, I cut out this large frame, and it's really cute. It's kind of, these are like kind of hearts, but I don't know, they're just really cute. And then this is the one that's going to go inside of it. And I've got my words here. I'm going to put on here, sometimes when you go looking for happiness, happiness finds you. And I'm just gonna lay this on here. And then, oh shoot, I forgot the bees. This is another way. I saw this online the other day. I think it was Jackie Bullheis. They did this. They just took a Sharpie and like drew around the stamps so that they can know when their stamps are back. I think I like this way better than actually taping this down and then taping this down. I think it's going to be cleaner. I just like it better. Oh, that's too big. A little block here. And then I'm going to take some Golden Glow ink. Speaking of ink and Golden Glow, in May, and people need to know this, there is a new, there's going to be a join offer for Stampin' Up! People who want to join Stampin' Up! And you can get, for $99, you get $100 or $125 of retail product, plus you get all of the new in colors. So that's a $63 value. So that's a pretty good deal. So if you know anyone that is wanting to get a little creative and they need a little something to make them want to create, that might be something good for them. All right, so I just put that on there like that. And then I'm also going to use my dimensionals. If you guys, hi Carla. If you guys have any questions, pop them in the comments. If you wouldn't mind sharing this into your Facebook feed, that would be awesome. That gets more people to see what's going on, and we share the love. Okay, so I've got it like this. I'm just gonna lay this on top of here. The dimensionals just they're just really cool. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna start on this side. Take these off, and I'm just gonna line up the sides right along this edge. So I know it's exactly the right width. And I'm just going to go on top of this. Okay. It's kind of fun. It's kind of like putting a puzzle back together. And then I'm going to go over a ½ inch. Okay, now see, I was afraid that might cover up my poo. So, all right, well, I may just have one less little ½ inch. So I went over an inch on this one. So you can kind of adjust it how you need to adjust it. So see, this one, it worked out that I just had a quarter or a ½ an inch here, so it was right in the place. But I definitely want poo to show through, so I'm gonna do that. Let's see. Now I've gotten these all mixed up. You wouldn't think. Let's see, I think this one goes here. And this one goes here. I think that's right. All right, so I may just use these next two anyway. I don't think it really would matter if I didn't have it. It's just kind of fun when I like it. It's kind of like wrapping a Christmas present, and you get the edges all perfect on the back side as well as the front, and all the pattern comes together. That just makes me happy. So yeah, I'm gonna put this one here. I won't need that last one since I went over a little bit. And you could do this really, like I said, this is 2.5 inches of paper. So, you know, I got that a little bit crooked, but it's not going to matter. But you could do it with any designer series paper, and I think it would give you a really cool 3D effect no matter what you're using. So on this one, I think I'm going to put this one down this way just because Pooh is up here. It's a little wider. And then what I did is I kind of just stuck some snail on here and did this flat. And of course I got it crooked. What is it about crookedness? All right. So then, you know what? I think I'm going to put this through here. You know, we're always creating and finding new stuff, so you don't have to do it the same every single time. I'm going to tie a knot. This is some of the new In Color ribbon, and I do really like it. It's thin, but it has a little bit of, it kind of holds its, what am I trying to say? It holds its shape. It's not real floppy. Okay. I think I'll do it this way. Sometimes ribbon tying, bow tying it's so fussy sometimes. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is take some of these. These are so pretty, guys. Look at these little teeny tiny little butterflies. Now this is not necessarily, I don't think it's in this grouping, the Pooh, but it sure looks great with it. And I love this hydrangea hue with the yellow. So I'm just using a little bit of blue. And I'm going to be out of my blue ones really fast because I just love them. Do I need another one? Yeah, put one right there. Okay, there you go. Isn't that fun? It's such a good, it's just a fun technique. So here's the one that I made. Had made already. So there you go. I love it. And that card came together really quickly. So I just really feel like you can do it with anything. So do you guys have any questions or anything? If you want the class, just email me at, here, I'm just going to put it in the, this is my email address. Thanks, Mary. That's my email address, and you can just email me and tell me that you want the class, and then I can send you an invoice and we can work it that way. I've spent all week trying to get the website working with the little buttons so you can order. You would think it would be easy, but it has proven not to be. So you guys have a great weekend this weekend. Enjoy the weather. Don't forget Mother's Day is coming up next week, and I will see you guys later. Bye.